Yep, we're actually back to basics, and we're gonna be on Zalnagar Caverns, where people could actually show. I mean, this is one of the most overused map there is on the ladder and in tournaments.
For good reason.
Yeah, for a good reason, because it's super balanced. Well, so anyway, going into it, top right hand side corner. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just about to just follow up on your train of thought. The thing is because people have played on this map so often, you get the cheekiest builds out of this map because people always want to try to do something weird and different. But if you're on a new map, you're a little bit timid. You want to see, if you want to play a bit more standard. But I couldn't have asked for a better map for an ace match of the Grand Final SEASL Code A. Play it on a map that everybody knows, everybody loves, and hopefully we see something very different.
Okay, so on the top right hand side corner, we have our Singaporean Protoss spawning as the green color, and on the bottom left side corner, we have our Thailand player spawning in his national color, the Red Terran.
Yeah, and Red shirts out here today, mining minerals.
Well, this map is actually good for Far, because Far is not very good on big maps, as we had seen in the previous few games that he has actually been playing. His macro kind of slips up, and he gets very, very nervous when he goes later into game. So I can understand why he actually chose this map, because he feels confident in a smaller and more compact map, so he feels that he has more control on the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'm a little disappointed here by Fa. I wanted to see something really, really weird and different, but it does look like he's just going to play completely standard. It's going to be a usual. Actually, one thing we could like to see is a tech lab and get a very, very early Reaper out just for that scout. Maybe pick off two. If he can pick off 2 workers with that Reaper, it's paid for itself. So, come on, guys, mix it up a little bit. I want to see DTs, Void Rays. I don't know, Prism Warp drops or something weird, something funky.
I would love to see a Defiler so I can shout Plague-oo! But that would never happen.
Old school Brute Wars.
Maybe in StarCraft 3.
Oh, StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm for sure. But I feel like I'm playing against a Zerg here because Fa is completely walling off. Like, once you get that first Marine out, that probe is not going to get anywhere in that base. You don't really need to wall off. And what do you think? Do you think Fa is affected mentally? Because you must remember, it's been a long day, and he's fighting a very, very good opponent. Matches have been very, very long. Maybe he's just on tilt.
Yep. I think. Well, we actually seen him done Warren a few times, and what he actually goes for is just a pretty standard 1-1-1. Nothing for you to, be worried and warn about. I'm not sure if he's actually, because he's worried about Fargate, but you can actually pretty much defend Fargate with Bunker. But at the same time, you have also seen nGenRefallen going for some sick force fields to force you off the SCVs that are actually protecting the Fargate. So right now, Fa is just rallying his SCV to check if there are any proxy going on, proxy Stargate or anything funky like that.
Yeah, but I do like nGenRefallen's play. He has gone for a very, very early double gas. We do see a second gateway. If I would see a Stargate, I would crap my pants right now because it would be actually something you could go for, but actually it's just... Oh, it's going to be a Robo Bay. It's going to be, once again, 2-gate Robo, and I don't know. I would really like him to get Tier 3 quickly this time. Because, if nGenRefallen loves his gateway units, then he should really go for Templar. And it does seem that nGenRefallen wants to pick up here. He's going to be very, very happy to see that, this is this kind of building arrangement, because he's going to be able to easily snipe that. He can once he gets an Observer, he can put units here. This bunker is going to be absolutely worthless. But, he's got to be suspicious. He's got to know the timing. Why in the world would he completely wall off unless he's doing something really weird and funky? And it is going to be a Banshee out here. Cloak is going to be start research at the same time, but it does not matter because the robotics facility is already done by nGenRefallen, and knowing nGenRefallen's style, he's going to make 2 observers. The first one to check out the base, the second one for defense, and he should be just fine.
Well, we have actually seen this Banshee play completely dominate nGenRefallen on the map Curvas actually on the first round.
Really?
And
wow.
what happened was that Fa actually had 2 Banshees, so one was in the main base, and that Banshee had 13 kills.
13 kills?
Yeah, and it was amazing. And then that Observer came out, and he still managed to kite that Observer for a really long time behind the mineral lines. And what happened was that the second Banshee came out, went to the natural, and took 8 probes off that.
Wow, okay, that's
and then lost
right
about
there.
21 probes. And after that came a small bio push from Fa, and nGenRefallen just didn't want to waste his stamina fighting that, and he just said GG.
Yeah, I mean, it caught him with his pants down, and he paid the price for it. And that's the thing about cheese. You really want to keep your opponent on the toes. Even just making him think you're going to cheese him is enough to throw some people off. But the second observer is going to be out by Refallen. Where is it? Oh no! The second observer is actually out with the army, and this Banshee could actually do quite a bit of damage. Cloak is done. Cloak is done, ladies and gentlemen. And oh no, this could be really, really bad. The third observer is being chrono boosted out. But is it going to come out in time? This Banshee could pick up quite a few kills. One kill there, and yeah, I don't see why you would want to build two observers and then push them out across the field.
You know what Fa can actually do right now is not only to go for the mineral line, but he can actually try to cut down this main that Refallen has up at the moment, and he's really careful right now because in the last round he got kind of outplayed by just two Banshees, which was kind of pretty common play. And I mean, what really can Refallen do? He's gonna move out his Stalker right now, which is absolutely such a bad idea, I would say, because here comes the second Banshee and taking off the probe. If you can see, he's already on his second Q, almost third Q coming in, and here comes the Stalkers though, but Fa is seriously just microing the Banshee like a boss. But he's also letting his macros slip up. That's something I kind of realized over there. If you can see, he has about almost 600 minerals in his bank right now.
Yeah, I mean, Fa is microing like a champ, but the thing is the Banshees have more than paid for themselves. He is not going to continue with the Banshees. He's actually he's just going to make one more Raven just to poke around, and I really, really like this transit. He's getting a reactor, he's getting more barracks, and he's just going to transit into the bioplate he absolutely loves. And I mean, let's see if we there's one of these tabs that shows units lost, right? Yeah, workers killed, 9 workers killed by Fa, and I mean, he needed that, otherwise he would be behind in the economy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Actually, looking at the economy tab though, they are kind of even, I would say, at the moment, because the army tab, economy tab, I mean, it's even. The thing is, Fa kind of actually failed to hit a few timing pushes earlier, and at this point of time, his biggest weakness is his unit army composition. He's not very versatile, and he goes for the standard MMM build against Refallen, which Refallen, as a very experienced ladder player, he would know how to counter that build, especially if it passes the 14-minute mark, which is a pretty good time for a Terran to hit, because that's just before the Colossi starts building.
Right. Yeah, you really don't want to let your opponent go for tier 3 if you can afford it. But I mean, look at this defensive position here, forcing Refallen to throw down cannons. We do have another cannon, just like we had an army over here, and it's allowing Fa to just constantly make workers and units and get ahead. Because of that fear of the Banshee, he just can't push out right now.
You're absolutely right.
I'm always
however,
right.
even
I'm
though
always absolutely right.
Even I mean, I'm agreeing with you for something that
I'm
hits this
teasing
puppy. But you're right. But seriously, you're right. But you know what happened in the last few rounds? Even though Fa was actually ahead in mineral count, he always he has kind of a weird decision making skill. Sometimes example, when he attacks the wrong thing. Example, when he could have gone for a Nexus, he decided to take 3 pylons instead, and that kind of lost him the game because of that one mistake that he made. You can see that he's going for kind of a heavy Marauder army now. 4 Marauders are being made on the way, and concussive shells just got researched. So I would really like to see him micro some, or at least get like a better attack sense.
Right. I mean, he's getting once again the Ghost Reactor. Mobius Reactor is also on the way. And actually able to force the cancel on that Nexus. Very nice play here, because Refallen really wanted to get that third base out as he makes this push. But that Banshee is just going to be super annoying, coming over here to take that out. 3 kills for that Banshee. But that Observer saying goodbye. Oh no, actually Refallen has no more detection over here. This could be really, really bad if the Banshee decides to swing back. But no, the Banshee decides he wants a tasty pylon instead. But actually this might be enough. Double Guardian Shields out by Refallen, and this might be enough to break him, because he only really has Marauders, and the Stalkers actually do pretty well. Oh, but actually no, there's just too many Marauders here, and I think he's going to be pushed back.
You know what was the deciding factor in that fight over there? It was a point defense drone. Because,
oh yes.
Yeah, Refallen had a serious, oh my god, has a really heavy Stalker army. So the point defense drone actually negate a lot of the shots that Refallen Stalkers were being churned out, and that point defense drone was just a hero of that fight, which is the reason why Far won that fight. It was that 1 point defense drone. And immediately floating out to his Go expansion is Far, because what do you do when you get a hit?
You get more ahead.
Absolutely, and I hope he actually gets a
I'm like a trained parrot.
Fortress. Awesome.
Like
Planetary Fortress instead of an Orbital Command, which is the right choice. Because in one of the games he made a mistake and made an Orbital Command and he lost his Go expansion. And here comes another push from Far, and I do hope that he manages to do something in this one, because he made Refallen cancel the Go expansion of that one. A scan goes up and he sees that he can actually fight Far's army just because he has that Raven with point defense drone.
Yeah, and the most important thing is he's denying sight to the Protoss. What is this Ghost doing? This Ghost is on a coffee break, and actually the EMP misses all the things, but it doesn't matter. He's actually able to catch 4 of the Stalkers. The point of defense drone goes down, is shooting furiously away at the Stalkers, and right now, Refallen might actually just lose this. This is too strong a bio army. There's lots and lots of medvacs, and wow. Actually, what do you think, Kelly? It could go either way right now.
I actually think that Refallen would be going to lose. Refallen would be the one to lose this fight because he has 5 medivacs, and Refallen did call GG just because of, you know, guys. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. If you guys are going to watch the replay later, go watch how much the point defense drone actually did. Because any Protoss army which was the same size as the Terran army, and he had 2 Garden Shields up, he could have won that fight. But that one Raven, guys, that did the difference to the finest of the finest of the Code A. Finest.
The finest of the finest of the finest, huh?
Yep.
Point defense drone, hero of that. I really like that transit. He basically hid his fact that he got Banshees, and he got what, 11 kills with the Banshees. Then he transits into 1 or 2 into 1 Raven, and then just did his regular bio push. Very, very nice.